It's been on my mind, forget about her. She ain't a friend of mine, I don't care if she hurt. I've been drinking all night, so please don't mind my slurs. I'ma get up in your mind, as soon as I can find the words. Can I get up in your mind? Make you see things different? Can I get between them thighs? Make you come with the quickness? Tongue game vicious, you could tell by how I spit it. Make you call your girls just to tell them how I did it. When I get it, I could dig it. You think I took the shit to all the women? Probably do, but blame it on this Henny I be sipping, I be tripping. Where your girl? You out without her? Good. I ain't even really wanna talk about her. I could tell that you know you better off without her. Before I brought her up, you ain't had no thoughts about her. I think I almost got her, but I'm fucked up off this vodka. Gotta try to clear my thoughts first. But damn, even my thoughts slurred. Trying to come across words, find these lost words like crosswords. It's been on my mind, forget about her. She ain't a friend of mine, I don't care if she hurt. I've been drinking all night, so please don't mind my slurs. I'ma get up in your mind, as soon as I can find the words. Can I get up in your brain? Have you thinking out the box? Or maybe do some things? Have you leaking out your box? Like fuck a G-spot. I'ma make you see spots that you never knew you had. Show your girl, tell her that they see spots. Will she do it like me? I think not. I have your heart pumping sounding like a beatbox. But damn, these shots really got me fucking up. I wanna talk, but the wrong words keep coming up. I'm trying to dig real deep, see what's up with her, but I can only think about fucking her. Should I had a bartender bring a cup to her, try to get her drunk first? Maybe then she could understand my drunk words. Why I try to come across words, find these lost words like crosswords. It's been on my mind, forget about her. She ain't a friend of mine, I don't care if she hurt. I've been drinking all night, so please don't mind my slurs. I'ma get up in your mind, as soon as I can find the words. It's been on my mind, forget about her. She ain't a friend of mine, I don't care if she hurt. I've been drinking all night, so please don't mind my slurs. I'ma get up in your mind, as soon as I can find the words.
Oh shit. Yo, C3.
Yo.
Yo, don't you got a battle today?
Oh shit.
Fuck you doing out here? You out here getting drunk and shit? What is you doing,
Yo, man, fuck that battle.
Come on.
We just made memories of a lifetime. Life ain't about the battles, it's about the memories you make. You heard?
I had you, but
Yo,
that's
wake
on
up,
you.
y'all.
Yo, get your,
Yo,
come
wake
on,
up,
man.
y'all. Yo, Martha, you coming to the battle, right?
Now follow in the corner.
Yeah.
Sleep.
Fuck it.
Come on, yo.
Come on, yo, that's what's up. Yo.
Alright.
Come on, let me help you out. I got you. I got you.
Come on. That was good.
I was on the block, jigging and finessing, niggas want me dead. To be live is a blessing, they be hating on me. Wanna see me stressing, I'm a child of God, so I'ma rock just like erection. I was on the block, jigging and finessing, niggas want me dead. To be alive is a blessing, they be hating on me. Wanna see me stressing, I'm a child of God, so I'ma rock just like erection. I'm a child of God, so why the fuck y'all wanna hurt you? Then your son, I'll murk you on your first move. The hate inside the house like a curfew. Looking for a weakness so they can work through. Murder, death, kill, more than a homicide. Prefer to execute my plans and show my violent side. But I can isolate you, you need some quiet time. It'd be a miscarriage how you die inside. Quick paper like a fax, cash instead of checks. Is my bread right? Answer better be yes. Most these niggas living off they bras. They still around cause they working for the law. I was on the block, jigging and finessing, niggas want me dead. To be alive is a blessing, they be hating on me. Wanna see me stressing, I'm a child of God, so I'ma rock just like erection. I was on the block, jigging and finessing, niggas want me dead. To be alive is a blessing, they be hating on me. Wanna see me stressing, I'm a child of God, so I'ma rock just like erection. See, I move at my own pace, why you in the rush? You the reason why the feds picking niggas up. Try to offer me a piece, I need a whole plate. I won't see it on your mouth, I need your whole face. Bitch, I'm popping more than you in your own state. Talk that white shit with a smile like Colgate. So if you sleeping on me, I guess you wanna rest. Need results instant, like a piss test. Situations come around and you see the real. Emotions build up, that's how you really feel. Bargains with my enemy, I'm a child of God, so I'ma rock just like erection. I was on the block, jigging and finessing. Niggas want me dead. To be alive is a blessing. They be hating on me. Wanna see me stressing. I'm a child of God, so I'ma rock just like erection.
Block word.
I know you miss me, don't ya? I know you miss me, don't ya? I jump in, I jump out, I go in, I go hard. These bitches ain't real, my nigga, they just hold. 100 count, cat and ass, washed up, no cash. Baby mama never wife, with your baby having ass. 550 on the feet, 160 on the dash. Read my name out the day, bet that'll be the last. I'm tired of playing with this shit, I'm on another level. 9 shots, meet Jamaica, better have a shovel. I'm that shovel, double G's, I'm the black devil. Tell a bitch like Chicago, man, it's gonna be trouble. Loyalty, got the rock, trust, I won't fumble. The hardest bitch in the game, but I'm staying humble. More bars than Verizon, can you hear me now? I'm buying high jet, setting bitches in the cloud. They tryna blend me in like a Java juice drink. I'm not the typical bitch, fuck the color pink. Fuck your mind, fuck your life, fuck how you think. Fuck your mother, fuck your father, crazy but a shrink. Never closing my eyes, not even tryna blink. I'm so cold in the summer, wear a fucking mink. Never show love, never get you killed, huh? I sit it on this face, blaze like a cinnamon. I'm back, popular demand, these bitches better run, huh? What I tell them bitches better run, huh? I know you miss me, don't ya? Okay, I know you miss me, don't ya? Huh? Fluff, this shit too easy, man. It's nothing. Shoot me the rapper, Black Widow, let's go.
Hell yeah. Yeah, the streets been missing it. I know that.
Who's that?
Nigga today
What he saying?
said it's time to get the streets that they've been waiting for.
That new shit with rapper, right?
Hell yeah.
Let's do it.
Black Widow.
We download her thing. We live? Gotcha. Thank you all more so for tuning in to the Queens Battle Rap Show. Your host Nomad here. Should always be ready, and I'm not always ready.
I always wanted to ask you why you say more so.
You know what's so funny? Let me tell you something. I've been saying that for years, and I don't know where it came from. It's just something I don't know. I need to be more conscious of it. But I say more so. So more so is something that I need to stop saying. So we got a little bit of a hopefully packed night tonight. We're supposed to have a live stream. We're going to start it out with Lady J. And then after that, we're going to more so take it over to Miss Miami. And then the goal after that is to end it on Mulatto Black. So we're going to give Lady J a few minutes or so just to kind of get revved up and get ready. But she should be on soon. Let's see. Usually I have my, what's going on in the ladies of female battle rap type news. I don't have that, but what I will say was I was privy to watch some of the battles from the You Are Relevant, and I'll say,
Oh, you watched Nomad?
yeah, some of it.
Good event.
A lot of times we're not always, at least I speak for myself, I'm not always quick to be like, oh, I like such and such, or I like somebody. Like there are times where I see people and they have to kind of grow on me. Official is a person that initially had to grow on me. Not that I didn't like her, I just didn't really pay too much attention to her. Same thing with Sue Surf. But I'll say,
You had Surf winning?
man, no, actually, to be honest with you, I think I probably had Geechee winning. But I really wasn't, Surf was somebody that I wasn't really into, never really paid attention to, never watched or anything like that. Just never did. As a matter of fact, that's a lie. I think his last battle prior to that I did watch. I don't know who he battled, but I know he had the dog scheme at the end. That one. So that was
actually in Houston.
Right.
Last time, yeah.
And I think I seen him battle somebody else before too. I forget, but I really wasn't that big on Surf. But that shit actually made me a fan of Surf, and it makes me want to go back and watch all of Surf's other battles. Dope look.
Hold up, Dave.
Yeah, I don't know the wave, Stat Guap. I wasn't with the wave. I'm not saying that he's ass or anything. You know, he's somebody that I just really, we all have somebody. I'm pretty sure you, Stat Guap, there's somebody out there you don't pay attention to. Not to sit at their ass, but you just don't. Overall, though, it was a nice event. At least looking at it from like the pay-per-view side, it did look as if those things were sort of flowing. Even if there is like, or there was a little bit of delay, it did more so kind of flow.
That's cool. RC, that's good. You can hear it in both your ears now. I think I took care of that issue about a week or so ago. So give me a thumbs up if you could actually hear it in both ears.
They could literally really only hear me in one ear? You know,
they was at one point.
Gotcha.
I've seen a lot of people saying they can only hear it in one ear.
Dig it. You know what? It's so funny. The other day I was listening to a song. I don't know what song, but I had one headphone out and one in. And what I noticed, I guess, in terms of like engineers, you might hear the beat, but a certain note that an artist will hit, I wouldn't hear it in this one. But when I put this one in, I would hear it. So maybe that's
the way
just,
they mix it.
That's okay. Yeah. Gotcha.
You
See, I'm
remember
learning.
Dave Chappelle did they?
Turn my headphones up. Fisticuffs.
My left headphone.
Fisticuffs.
Hilarious.
I say that shit all the time, and I feel like nobody gets it. Turn my headphones up. Nobody gets it.
Hilarious.
Yes, that Guap. He actually is somebody that I have to go back and check out. I'm not biased. I look at everybody's underground, big names, small names. I love battle rap. I get it. I wasn't biased. It's just like even with the industry. It's just some people that, you know, you just don't check for whatever reasons. You just don't pay them any attention, don't pay them any mind. You can take them or leave them. Nothing bad against them, but that's all. It's not that I wasn't a fan of Surf. I didn't ride the wave.
God, he said, I step on the wave and see crip walk or sea walk. I'll step on a wave and sea walk.
He did his thing too.
Oh my God.
Cause that whole shit. What was it? Was it the casket or something? Something was wavelength. I forget, but
leg.
Okay,
yeah.
Man.
And then he was 6x10. Cause he's rolling 60s.
Yeah. And the fucking Madison Square Gardens and the Staples Center. Man, dope.
By whole event other than Jack Boy. Other than that, it was like the whole event was really, really good. I think a lot of those. I know this is Queens of battle rap.
It's all right. Spread
really
the love. Queen spread the love.
Battle rap happening right now.
Queen
right?
spread the love.
Yeah, with Pat Stay, Shotgun Suge, fire.
It's a dope one too.
Yeah.
Very, very funny battle.
Yeah.
Which I expected.
Pat Stay is just fucking on the URL stage too. So
yeah,
love it.
Yeah. You know what I liked about that battle too is that there was like a friendly camaraderie.
Sure.
Even with Shine and fucking Nitty.
Yeah.
You know, there were times where like Shine was giving Nitty his props.
Facts.
Like, yo, that shit was.
Facts.
I'm like, you gotta love that. You have to love that.
But see, that's like one of my biggest peeves about battle rap is that people think these guys can't be cool.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's like, you know, I know sometimes I'm at events and I might have footage of two battlers that's about to battle the next day or that night, and they see them together. You know what I mean? It's like, they all friendly and shit. It's like, I get it, but these motherfuckers are cool with each other. Right. When they get on that stage, all of them will tell you, once I'm on that stage, it's a totally
different mode. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So,
but you feel like the females can't.
I know they can't. we know they can't. And the God's honest truth, I think, in my opinion, is that is the biggest issue with female battle rap. Like, if they were able to just keep it rap, female battle rap would be on another level right now. You know what I mean? There's just too much drama and too much risk. You know, that's probably why a lot of battles didn't go down. You know what I mean? Fuck, Math Hoffa and Hollow the Don battled each other. You know what I mean? Hitman Holla and Bill Collector battled each other.
Rex and Shine
battled each other. You know what I mean? It's like, these are real
Surf
fucking
and Suge.
beefs. Yeah. But it's like, these are real beefs.
Yeah.
You know, but they still professional enough to battle.
Hustle and QB.
Hustle and QB.
That was a real beef.
Yeah.
Females too invested in the BS outside the ring,
QB
JJ Philly
and
said.
Bonnie.
QB and Bonnie, another one.
Yeah, so, not to say that all of them can't do it, but you know what I mean?
I feel like
If
just
they all could,
a good portion.
battle rap would be in a different space right now.
Is there somebody else that would have another set of females that more so had beef but were able to get in the ring, and or is it even possible?
What do you mean, is it possible?
Is it possible, like, well, it's possible, but I guess in terms of when I say is it possible, how do I word it? I may be making it a little bit more complicated than what it needs to be.
Yeah, you making it even more.
I think I am, and I think I'm fucking myself up as I'm trying to explain at the same time. I think it's possible. Well, I think it depends on how old the beef is. I think it also depends on.
They can't be fighting yesterday and then battle today.
Right.
Yeah.
JJ Philly Jazz needs to stop stalling and get back in the ring.
Jazz needs to see Couture. I agree, but Jazz ain't pressed the battle. So that's the weird thing. Damn, that reminds me. I gotta drop a goddamn.
My dream is just to keep it
interview
rap.
of,
Hey Yoshi.
Fucking official in Jazz. Yeah. Well, yeah.
She only care about money and having fun for now. Or fun now.
And hey, you can't be mad at her for that. You can't be mad at anybody that decides that other things are more important in their life than battle rap. You lose the love for, what's the point of doing it? Who's Jazz's last battle versus E-Hart?
That was her last one. Sometimes people say, and not for nothing, and I'm not taking anything away from Jazz potentially battling Couture, but sometimes people do say it's best to walk away when you're on top as opposed to them giving you the boot or kicking you out. So with that battle, I'm not saying anything, but some people would say.
Zab Judah did last week.
I didn't see the fight. I saw the fight.
Whooped.
He was a nurse, I think, not too long ago.
He was always a nurse, I think. Or
Always?
something like that. Yeah.
Yeah? I thought he just
He
kind
was
of.
there at Hustle versus Twerk,
Oh, yeah?
right up the street. He was just outside.
Gotcha.
Right up the street. I guess he didn't want to be standing in front of the gym because of what was going on at the gym. He probably didn't want all of the attention.
Right.
Yeah, I didn't think he was going to box again, but I hope he don't now. He got his ass whooped.
RC said she battled some guy in the UK. It was weird and boring as hell. I just think she did it for the op.
Right.
I forget his
She
name,
battled, damn, I forgot my man's name.
Coffee is going to be the new thing right now. She won't be fire. She's going to be fire. Coffee.
She has the potential, man. Coffee. I saw her versus Lady Flames, First Lady Flames out in Virginia, and fire. So, she got a good little. She got some momentum now. You know what I mean? It's just now she just need to be in front of, some killers. Not to say Lady J.
Right.
Lady Flames wasn't, because that was a great fucking battle. So, but yeah. She just need a couple of shots, to prove that she can stand in there with the big dogs, and she might be on her way.
RC said I don't think she's putting enough work nor shown enough greatness to be a GOAT.
No, it's definitely not a GOAT.
Coffee is fire.
Can't
She
give
ready.
a GOAT status right now.
Jazz need to give a new girl a shot like the dudes do. I think if the proper opportunity came for Jazz, and I think that money was definitely right, I do think that Jazz would step back into that ring. I just feel as if, though, a lot of times people more so just want to, some people they really want to become artists.
Right.
And they want to get out of battle mode, and it's not always the easiest thing to do. Some people are able to, but it's not always the easiest thing to do. You know what I'm saying? Case in point, a lot of times the artists, their music, nobody really listens to their music. They may have 1 million fucking views with their battles and 1,000 fucking views with their music. And ultimately, I think many of them, music is the final destiny.
When I do interviews with the battle rappers about their music,
Come on, Jay.
if I only put that part of the interview up of them talking about their music, it won't get a lot of views.
Right.
So usually what I try to do is I'll have them talking about something I know everybody want to hear, and then I'll have their music, them talking about their music in that interview. So it kind of like forces that onto the fans,
Right.
Because they be having them blinders on. They don't care about the music. But I always say, if you support somebody as an artist, support what they do
Right.
all around.
Right.
And
Right.
some of these guys are fire, man. Some of these girls are fire.
Yeah. So recently, Jada Ray got her single on iTunes.
Jada Ray.
That girl, I think she's from. Where's she from?
Carolina?
She's from. I think she's from
heard
North
her.
Carolina.
Heard her.
She's somebody. I don't.
I heard she's fire.
I didn't hear that. I heard other things.
I heard she's fire. Nah, I heard she's fire.
But she got a single on iTunes. So if you haven't gotten a chance, go check out Jada Ray's single, Last Strike. I'm waiting for Shorty to come on. I know y'all don't want to see me. I'm just waiting for Old Girl. But anyhow, so one of the main reasons. Old Girl.
Old girl have a name?
Yeah,
What's
Old
her
Girl. We cool, so I'll call her Old Girl. Old Girl. They know what it is. Wait. Waiting for Lady J more so. There was something kind of going on with her app, so she should be more so coming on soon. As said before, the way I want to do this, I'm trying to get Lady J, and then I'm trying to get Miami, and then I'm trying to end it out with Mulatto Black. I know I hit Mulatto Black up. Mulatto Black hit me up and said that, she'll definitely be the last one, which is fine if it's into the time. I spoke with Miami earlier. Let's see what happens. And like I said, Jay is just taking care of some app issues right now. Let's go stack guap. Hustle versus Coffee. I feel like it might be a little too early. Just my opinion. JJ Philly, J, Cheddar, and Coffee can mix it up with the best. Trying to get you Beatrice versus Coffee, Genesis Obscura. Kind of like Beatrice. I think official should be. I think since a bitch. Damn.
There you go with that bitch shit again.
Nah, I didn't even say that. I think I'm trying to read RC's comment, and it says official in B. So maybe I put the two together and it sound like bitch.
A fish, bitch.
Yeah.
Bitch. Yeah.
I think since official be Jazz, she never been the same.
Yeah, I think I got everything locked and loaded right now, so when she gets in, we should be good.
Yeah, I ain't trying to bump her, but I'm trying to get all three. It may just not work in my order, but we're going to get this popping.
And I think there's supposed to be a card coming up in July. I think for Queen of the Ring. I think they're coming back with a card.
There is a card coming up.
Mm-hmm.
I know of one. Last I checked, there was one confirmed battle on that card that I knew of. That I've been privy to, I guess.
This motherfucker, he don't came in the game. He getting more.
You the one, man. You already know.
Know.
You know the date. You probably know the venue. You know
really
how much they getting
know.
paid. Who's
I really don't know. So you got some high.
I only know about one battle.
One battle, not one battler.
One battle
battle
between
on the
two
card.
people. Yeah. And it works. It works. I'd watch it. Somebody said something about Jazz Gas. Come on, show anything. I understand her not taking as many battles, but Jazz is too inactive. I really think I think it's just the music.
Inactivity is it depends on the person. Some people, again, if the love isn't there, then it's like, why am I doing it? And like you said, when you lose that love, the last thing you want to do is go do it again and then have to, leave battle rap on a sour note.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So, she took that other battle. I can't remember my man's name. She took that other battle, just to do it for the fun of it. You know what I mean? There wasn't no super competition type thing with it. Damn, I can't remember my name because he one of the dudes that's part of the first guys that do like them 2-on-2s. They're very popular doing the 2-on-2.
Gotcha.
Another guy.
I know he. I don't know if there was like a film screening or something that was going on while she was there, but I know that I saw that battle, but I just saw it as battle.
Screening of Bodied.
Is that what it was?
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. I just saw it as Jazz. Took the opportunity to travel. It wasn't a battle that she took seriously. She probably put some effort into it, but I just felt like it was more of a comedic sort of, no need for me to kill this person type of battle. RC, I'm tired of seeing people with similar styles battle. Coffee versus Heart or Hustle. I don't really see being interesting enough. They both gonna use
Shuffle
gun
T.
bars.
Before I even got there, Shuffle T.
There you go. Talk some street shit. Gang shouldn't have bars, but the style's too similar. RC, you don't like mirror matches? They're not challenging, and they sell battling someone who sell and attributes are so much like their own. 40 bars give new girls shots all the time. I hear you, Uncle Rob, but she stay on stage watching, talking about jazz. I think the love is still there, but that's just my opinion.
I'm sure
the love is there as a fan.
The desire
the love is
to get on stage and battle is a
yeah.
different
The
thing.
love is probably still there as a fan, but not as a battle rap artist.
Right. I mean, I had her on stage with Smack trying to, ask Smack like, when she coming back, and it was like she didn't really even care about the conversation.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? And usually Jazz don't even want to do no interviews about battle rap and her.
Right.
Like she did a good recap of No 9,
right.
I think, or Luxembourg or whatever, but
yeah.
And she said she hasn't even been to a Smack event since No 5. 5, 6, 7, yeah. Or Summer Madness 5. I don't know if that's accurate, but she hasn't been a lot of these Smack events. Right. She wasn't there, and Jazz always at the fucking events.
The thing about it is that you can definitely more so take time off. For example, Tori Doe was another one who took time off and is more so returning. She actually has a battle coming up, I think, on the 20. Yeah, she's dope. Tori is dope. What date is that? What's this Sunday? The 16th. So Tori has a battle coming up, actually battling Coffee on the 23rd. I know online there was also talks of Cuban. Cuban has actually been like,
RX.
Yeah, and I think he said that he would kill Tori, he would kill Hart, and I think he would kill 40 as well. Maybe in not in those words, but basically he ain't saying that he gonna lose to him. But Hart, 40, and Tori, I remember him saying or reading that that could all go down.
I don't mind seeing those.
I'll check them all out. She should be coming on soon. Ugly Face General Shotgun Sugar versus E Hart is going to be the one. Yes, that's supposed to be on. I think Steck Ink came up. I believe.
There she goes.
Misfit had the best comeback ever.
I got it good.
I agree, Yoshi. Misfit had a dope ass fucking comeback.
Can you hear us?
Genesis Obscura. If you had two punch heavy people to battle each other, they can definitely
Lady
challenge
J,
each other.
can you
I can hear you. Yeah, I can hear y'all. Can y'all hear me?
We good. You can
Yeah, we hear
her,
you.
right? How you doing?
I'm good. What is up?
You're pretty good looking.
Oh, one of the few, right?
One of the few.
Oh, damn.
Not for nothing, but there are a couple of cute ones out of Texas.
Yeah.
That was actually one of the questions I think that I had.
Casey, yeah.
Yeah.
Even Beretta.
Beretta's
They
a
go
cutie.
crazy for Beretta.
Yeah. There was another chick years ago. I think her name was like Amy Miller. That was from Texas.
I'm not familiar with her.
Yeah, a lot of people probably wouldn't be. I think she was on I don't know. I don't remember what she was on, but I know she used to keep like a blow pop. She had like a blonde hairstyle, but she was a chick from Texas. Cute girl though.
I'm sure she was dope. Anything
Yeah.
coming out of Texas, dope.
Is that what it is?
That's what it is.
First of all, thank you so much for more so kind of tuning in.
Oh, thank you for having me.
I know. Let's get to it. A couple of things I want to talk to you about, but first, Lady J, where does that name come from?
It comes from. I can't tell you where it come from. It's come from my regular name, my born name.
Okay. Okay.
My name is Jamie, and I started out as a rapper. My name was Miss Jules, and then I feel like I had outgrown it. Once I did so many shows, I was just like, I've outgrown it, and then I became Lady J. I'm gonna carry myself as a lady, so.
Gotcha. Lady first always, right? So, I guess we get right into it. You recently made a freestyle,
I did.
and you addressed quite a few women, female battlers, we'll say. The thing about this freestyle, though, is that this one was more so mostly about people that you respect, that you got love for.
Right.
What made you do it?
At least I thought.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Everybody was doing the shots fired, right? So I'm like, okay, bet. Like, this seemed like something cool to get in on. And that's why I was like, if I'm going to mention anybody, it's going to be people who I think that is worthy of a battle or that I respect.
Right.
So once I did it, I guess it kind of rubbed some of the people the wrong way, which that wasn't my intention. But I'm like, for anybody who know, if you fuck with me or if I fuck with you, it's all genuine.
Right.
But if I tell you I fuck with you, I fuck with you. But then hearing something else online made me kind of question who really fuck with me and who don't.
Gotcha. Okay. That was one of the things I was gonna say. What's some of the feedback that you got from this?
I got a lot of good feedback. Got a lot of followers. I think only in the Queen of the Ring group were they on my neck.
Gotcha.
And I'm not even upset about that. It's just like some of the people wasn't even battlers. Okay, you're a fan, say what you want and keep it pushing. That's one thing. But if you got one or two battles, I still consider you a fan. You're not even a real battle rapper. Oh. Like you don't have a place here. If you didn't get mentioned, you don't have a place here.
Gotcha. Okay. So the chick, JTB Moore ATL said Amy Miller was on 106 in Park Freestyle Friday. Thank you for that. I knew she was from somewhere. Yeah.
Look her up.
Yeah. She was dope back in the day. I actually kind of liked her. With all the women that you more so mentioned, were there some that you actually feel as if though that you would battle?
Out of all of the ones that I mentioned, I would battle Miss Miami. I think she's dope. Everybody telling me that me and Torture would be a dope battle. I feel like I would kill her.
Gotcha.
And Torture's been working. She's just one of the ones that I kind of feel like she's letting too much helium get to that head, and she has to be stopped.
Gotcha. And you plan on stopping her?
Oh yeah. I mean, I would lay all that to rest, but she give credit when it's due. I can say she's definitely one of the ones who was behind me in my Yoshi battle that was like, oh, that's fire, fire. But you know what I'm saying? All online is, oh, Lady J trash. But she was definitely one of my cheerleaders that night. So shout out to Torture.
Gotcha. That'd be a dope look. So in terms of more so, you mentioned a lot of women. Would you say like
Farrah, I had already battled her.
Yeah, you battled Farrah. Yeah.
I mentioned Hustle because now she's coming back in the game. And I honestly was just throwing something out there. The way they took it, they acted like I was supposed to go in the lab and give some of my best material. Y'all not paying for this. Y'all not paying for this. I'm not going to go and drop some of my best material. But I also kind of feel like a lot of the women didn't do it because they sitting around waiting for their ghostwriters to write them a verse. Ooh. I write my own shit. So it's like, okay, y'all mad or no?
Gotcha. So this was just something that was more so fun and lighthearted.
At least I thought. Like I said, it rubbed so many people the wrong way, made me question a lot of relationships, made me question female battle rap as a whole because nobody wants to be uplifting anymore. Like, you know what I'm saying? When the last time we was watching Queens of Battle Rap, the Queen's Corner was on, and yes, I do watch. I'm a subscriber. You know, they kind of dogged me out. It went from, ooh, we only got 3 seconds to talk about Lady J, and it turned to 30 minutes. I'm like, hold up. Hold the fuck on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So they kind of rubbed me the wrong way with that. Only maybe Farrah, but me and her talked about it, and we worked things out. But those other two,
right.
The one that looked like the ugly friend and the one with the big eyes, it's all love. I just, you know what I'm saying? I'm thankful for the mention.
Gotcha. Okay. All right.
Yes. Yes.
You see, and I feel fucked up. Like he's gonna come at me for even laughing, and I'm, I love everybody.
I do too. I love everybody too, and I thought it was the same. But with that being said, since it's all up, I'm pretty sure I'm more than welcome to say what I feel.
Gotcha.
And I don't take no subliminals, no shots. But
Right.
eventually, I'm ready to get in that ring with Shuni. If
Okay.
she ever decides that she's gonna continue to battle,
Okay.
Shuni is somebody I'm definitely looking to battle. Hustle, I don't know how serious she's gonna take battle rap at this point, but
Right.
she kind of dogged me out, and I'm like, what happened to female empowerment? Because she's one of the ones that I'm like, okay, Hustle, I think you dope. You putting on for the tall bitches, and you know what I'm saying? I'm like,
Right.
oh, okay. Nah, sis put on an extra 30 pounds, and she went to roasting me in that video, and I was just like, you out of the three looking like the ugly friend. Why are you coming at me? You know what I'm saying? I had nothing but respect, but all of that is out the window.
Gotcha. So I'm not gonna lie. I didn't watch the show, and I'm not saying in a harsh way. I just didn't watch it. What do you feel as if though? Like I said, I don't know what was more so said, but do you feel like they were doing the same thing to you in a playful way, or you feel like no, this was blatantly somebody felt disrespected, so they took that opportunity to bash me and all that good stuff?
I honestly couldn't tell where it was coming from.
Okay.
When the clip came out, and 1,000 comments later, everybody going in or whatever, I just kind of felt like it was a gravy train, and people made it out to be more than what it was. Now, for her to have the way they handled it with Coffee was totally different, but everybody in the group acting like that's the girl that they hate. But then when I put it out and said, oh, I'm doing it out of respect,
Right.
they took it totally different. And
Okay.
I'm just like, I didn't see how I ruffle feathers with one-liners. Like, I literally, it was all over the place purposely. And then they was like, I choked and still uploaded. I didn't choke. You clearly see the car coming by. I paused for a minute and then kept rapping. Like, come
Right.
on. That's not my style, but I'm just like, okay, whatever.
Gotcha. Okay. See, the funny part about it is I'm not an artist by any way, shape, means, or form. I don't battle rap. But what I will say is, being, I guess, on the fan side, looking at what you did, I don't think it was a bad thing. And I'm not just being biased because you're on the show, but I don't think it was a bad thing. I think it was more so, if I was an artist, I would have took it as a playful thing. Oh, okay, she threw a little shot at me. And I'm pretty sure that some of them actually,
Right.
you know what I'm saying, looked at it like, oh, that was cute. You know what I'm saying? But it's things like that keep the sport going.
Right. And it's just like the men can get in there and do it. And so many men drop shots fired and nobody was attacking them. They didn't do nothing but come back with their verse or just kept it
Thank you,
moving.
Alexi.
Why can't
Right.
we do that in female battle rap? Like, that's what we need to build. Like, why can't we do that? No, it's let's tear each other down. And we've been seeing it every day. Let's tear each other down. We've been seeing it every day, and it's just like overrated.
Right. Gotcha. So let me ask you, because I know, like you said, that the people in the group were more so kind of dragging you down. Do you feel like there is more good that comes from that group? Is it more bad? Is it? I'm just curious.
I'm the type of person, somebody else knows me. Just as well as you mentioned me, now somebody else is looking to see who Lady J is. So I'm
Right.
definitely one of those. All publicity is good publicity, because
Right.
in
They're talking about
way, shape, or form, somehow I either then got booked, then got a new fan or something. So
Right.
nothing bad has come from it, and nobody's gonna make me stop. So you
Right.
know, it was all in good fame for me.
Gotcha. I like that. You know, like I said, I'm not an artist. I can't speak from where they're coming from, but in terms of for the sport's sake, I like what you did, and I like that, as you stated, that you did it more so in a respectful way. Because the things that were said to me, they really weren't harsh.
Right, they wasn't even harsh, right?
Mm-mm.
So I'm like, okay.
And to be honest with you, what I will kind of co-sign with you with on as well, what you put together, it's not like you said, like you really went in, you was like, yeah, I'm about to kill this shit, and I'm gonna kill that bitch, and I'm coming for her, and I'm coming for her. You didn't, you know what I'm saying? You could just tell that it was a nice little playful, tap sort of thing.
Right, let me put something in there to get something in rotation.
Yeah.
Let me just put some up there so they can know who I am, just a
Right.
little bit. But like I said, it was nothing that I said that was offensive or should have made anybody go into an uproar.
Right. Right. Respect what you did. Respect that. Would you ever consider, you know what I'm saying, kind of, I don't know if you do music, but would you consider, go ahead.
I do.
Okay. You do, and you have music out now?
I currently have a single that I haven't dropped yet because I'm waiting to do the video for it.
Okay. Okay. So around when, if you could put an estimated date, could we kind of expect that, like August-y, September-y?
I hope to get it out in July because it has a summer feel to it, but I'm thinking mid-August.
Okay. Okay. It's still hot out.
It's
that
hot
works.
with shit.
Gotcha.
That's my baby.
It's called With the Shit?
I'm with the shit.
I'm with the shit. Okay. And you said it's with your baby?
That's my baby.
Oh, that's my
Like,
baby.
That song is my baby. Like, it's an instrumental that I paid for. I have the copyrights for. All the lyrics are mine. So
Dig it.
everything is me.
Gotcha. We definitely gonna be looking forward to that.
Facts. Which one of the ladies already went up?
You said which one went up?
Yeah.
What you mean?
Miss Miami.
You're the first.
Check
I
it
wanted
out.
to open
And
with
I was
you.
like, I'm late. I'm never on time.
It's all right. You know what I'm saying? It's what's your sign?
I'm a Cancer.
You're one of those.
I am. That's why I'm like, why Shuni up there doing that, bitch? You supposed to be putting on for the Cancers. We're one and the same. So I can understand the spice.
What did they say? What was spicy?
She said, the outfit was bad, the look was bad, the hair was bad, the flow was bad. Sis, no. She just said, she had nothing good to say across the board, period. But I'm like, damn, okay. Give me credit for something. I'll be like, damn, okay, well, she a fire battler or something. God damn.
You don't think that she was more so just stating that, just in the terms of like I said, maybe in a playful.
I don't know. I really didn't take Shuni serious.
Okay.
I really didn't take her serious, but I'm like, looking at these views, 13,000 views in a day. Okay, now y'all know who Lady J is. Once again,
Right.
I'm not bothered by it.
Right.
Us getting in the ring would shut a lot of that shit down.
Gotcha.
Because I'm like, out of all of the girls, like, I'm not in no group. I'm from Texas, which is down south, which is one of the hardest places to come up out of.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not fucking any of the battlers, and I'm still making a name for myself.
Right.
So you gotta respect when real bitches is up doing what they do. Like, I'm not the bitch that have to do all of that, and I'm still making a name for myself. Like, I went to Queen of the Ring, and they love me, and I'm not just saying that, but out of all of the battles that occurred, me and Yoshi definitely was one of the top 3 battles, and that was before the fight even occurred.
Right.
We definitely did top 3 views out of everybody from that event.
Yeah.
And you can't do nothing but respect it, but a lot of time females are catty, so they feel threatened.
Gotcha. And Yoshi's actually in here too, so shout out to the both of you, because both of you were not even supposed to battle one another.
Right. And then that was another thing. So I battled a chick named Matrix. And the bitch said, you got a ghostwriter. You know they want to say that about all the chicks. Girl, I freestyled in my battle. I rebutted every battle, and in my Yoshi battle, I freestyled a couple Yoshi lines. Like, a bitch with a ghostwriter is not going to do that. So stop. Like, come on now. Like, people do whatever they got to do to discredit you.
Matrix is also from Texas, right?
She is not.
She's from the South somewhere.
She is not.
She's not from the South, or she's? I know.
Honestly,
Okay.
Wherever she's from, she's ashamed to say.
Okay.
And her claim to fame is they don't know where I'm from. I'm international. Well, bitch.
Okay. Gotcha.
Whatever.
All right. I'll take that back. I thought maybe she was from Texas, but
No, don't do that to us.
Nah. I like Texas. I visited. I only visited Houston, but it was dope. A little Whataburger. I like Texas.
Everybody love Whataburger. And Houston just had a fire event, home too.
Yeah.
Houston Barcode, that joint was fire. And Casey came back. It was good to see her back in the ring. Her versus C3 was a
C3.
fire ass battle.
Gotcha. Who you gave it to?
I gave the battle to I'm gonna say I kind of edged to C3 in the beginning. You can kind of tell that Casey was nervous, but she picked it all the way up and she was spitting that fire. But I think that C3 came prepared to battle a Casey J. She didn't come like, oh, I'm just coming for a check. She actually came to battle Casey J.
Gotcha. So in case people don't know, because I know you've been battling for like some years now, maybe like 2014, 15-ish.
15, late 15. Yeah.
Late 15. Give some people some of the people that you, or give the people some of the people that you've battled so that they can kind of go back and check out some of your footage.
Oh, I battled Farrah. I battled Tia S. I battled Dawn Lady. K9. Some people you may not know. Eliza Versa. That's the controversy battle. And then on August 25th, I got Holmesy the God. I think I'm ready to battle a couple niggas to go ahead and separate myself from some of these females.
Separate yourself in terms of not wanting to battle them because of the cattiness, or separate yourself in terms of my pen is that strong where I need the men?
My pen is that strong, and still also the cattiness. Like when I'm battling a dude, it's not all that extra stuff. He either gonna come rap or he gonna come call me bitches and hoes. I'm expecting that. But with the females, oh, they digging for personals. They don't want you to say nothing to them. Everybody got a contract. I don't have time for it.
Gotcha. So you got a little bit of love going on. JJ Philly says, I rocks with Lady J. He also said in terms of your freestyle. Go ahead. I'm sorry, say it again.
I said, shout out JJ.
There you go. He said in terms of your freestyle, he said they were light jabs, like there was nothing wrong with that. He said if they're gonna talk about her, they need to see her in the ring. And he also said that you're gonna smoke Holmesy.
Oh yeah, I'm about to smoke Holmesy. I gotta smoke Holmesy. It's not even I can't get in there and play with him. He put on an amazing performance this weekend, and I seen a different Holmesy. I'm like, this is not the one that Cannon killed.
Another one, Antoine Razel. I apologize if I'm saying your name wrong, but he actually also said she's dope. So you're getting a little bit of love coming from Texas.
Ow.
There are a couple of questions. There was something that I had to ask you and I forgot, but I know I'm gonna get it back. But what's your ultimate like goal from this? What would you like to, accomplish in life or whatever?
With all of the things that I did in life and been in life, I honestly just want to be an entertainer and performer. Like, if I could try for Wild or Not, I would do that. Because at one point I was doing comedy skits, and then I steered away from it. But even growing up as a child, like, I'm a sibling of 8. My mom has 8 kids. And we used to always play Showtime at the Apollo. And everybody would come up and do their talent. And every time I had a different talent. So performing and entertaining, that's just what I want to do. So I definitely choose to use my connections, whether it's making more music or getting on TV. That's my goal.
Gotcha. Let me answer another question. Yoshi, she said, why didn't I watch Queen's Corner? Yoshi, to be honest with you, I didn't even know that it was more so coming on. Somebody hit me up they just hit me up thinking, well, I just didn't watch it. Nothing. I don't watch a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? I just don't, which is bad. T7
okay, well,
Radio.
I got you on the show and you have me on the show. I guess I can ask a question too, right?
You want to ask me a question?
Right. So being that you're doing Queens of Battle Rap, I would like to hope that you watch enough. What do you think is missing from female battle rap as a whole to get more men to watch without just coming to see our tits or ass?
I was gonna say you got to show up naked. No.
I knew that was him.
To be honest, so one of the things that I've actually said before is this, and I'm still gonna stick by it. And it's unfortunate, but I kind of feel like this plays a part. This isn't the complete answer, but I do feel like this helps. So I've stated before that I had a cousin who doesn't really watch female battle rap. As a matter of fact, for the most part with him, if it's not on Smack, he's not fucking with it. Unless it's a name, that he really likes and they're in a different league, then he'll check it out. But for the most part, he's on that. If it ain't Smack, he ain't beat. So I remember Loaded Lux had co-signed that year a battle between Bonnie and Myverse. And he actually said that Lux said that he felt, I believe, that that was going to be like the female battle of the year, or he felt like it was a female battle of the year. So I remember telling my cousin that, and just off the strength of more so telling him that, he tuned into it. Of
So it
course,
was a word of mouth.
it was a word of mouth, but I feel like it was also more so co-signed from a male battler. I think sometimes when you get a co-sign from a male battler, you know, your shit can kind of skyrocket. And, you know, I want to say this without people more so getting offended, because I feel like with the women, I got to kind of walk on eggshells and thin ice. But I do kind of feel like a part of Coffee's fame and rise is because of more so who she's affiliated with. It's the Jay-Z and Foxy.
Yeah.
You know
That's
what I'm saying?
I said. Maybe I'll start showing up at more events, but it'd be so much drama behind the scenes. I got to witness it so many times for myself. It'd be so much drama. Like, it's hard to not even be in it.
Right, right. Yeah, see, now, what I will say is steer away from the drama. You know what I'm saying? I don't hear your name coming up in anything. And I think, you know, keep that away. I think the drama actually decreases the value of female battle rap. It makes other leagues and, you know, people not want to book the women because they're scared of the liabilities and what may come from it. We know they're going to fight. So the more that the women kind of keep it professional, you know what I'm saying, I think it'll be a better and a doper look. I do think, and I've said before, that this is a very good year for female battle rap.
Yeah.
And I feel as if though we are seeing a lot more females on different leagues, a lot of different names, so on and so forth.
Yeah, I like that they branched out. You know, it was a point in time where you wouldn't see the top tiers unless it was a Queen of the Ring event, and now they start to branch out. I think that will help spread the word also. Like,
hell
you know, there is female battlers out here, but with a lot of people retiring and coming back, I don't know. It just kind of makes it hard.
It makes it hard. What, in terms of
trying to figure out where the new wave is at? Like, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna forever be the new wave just as long as people are retiring and coming back. Like, if you're gonna retire, this is not your love, this is not what you're doing, this is not what you're trying to do. Like, you know, make way. Allow us to be. Make way.
You feel like you're being blocked?
Oh no, I'm not being blocked. Maybe some of the other girls. I'm not being blocked. Nobody blocking nothing over here.
Gotcha. So what do you mean when you say make way?
I'm just saying, like, let's just say, like, all of the new girls who have put in work, and then you have a vet coming back and people just looking forward to that vet coming back, and then they not giving they full potential. They not even, like, you pretty much letting your fans down. You're not giving your full potential. What did you come back for?
You know, I can get that. I think one of the, you know, and Yoshi said it too, I think one of the best comebacks, and I feel like somebody who actually proved that, you know,
it's fit.
Yeah, man.
Cause that right there was unexpected. I'm definitely can't wait till they release that battle. I'm looking forward to it.
Hell yeah.
I'm looking forward to it.
Dope shit. Let me get some of the stuff that people are saying to you. Fucking, I just lost it. T7M Radio said Jay is looking like a snack today.
Thank you. Thank you.
Let's see.
Southern Belle.
Yeah. Antoine Razell said they need to focus on the skill and stop tearing them down. JJ Philly said, I think it's intricate pins and star power. Like 40's pin is crazy. Let's see.
I love 40, by the way.
Would you battle 40?
I would battle 40.
You did? What was your line?
I love 40. I love C3. Those are two of the ones that I can say they do so much for the culture, and they're not stuck up, and they not looking for nobody to kiss their ass either.
Right.
I love that.
Gotcha. What words of encouragement would you give a female that's more so looking to get into this sport?
Do your research. A lot of stuff is doing your research. When I first came out battling, I used to just rap. I can't even lie. Like, I used to get up there and just rap. But after I I've been like, I was a fan of How Low to Done. That was the first battles I ever seen, like watching the How Low to Duns, the Arsenal, and I'm not no Arsenal fan, but yeah, from way back when. And I used to be like, what's different from my battles and their battles? And then I had to think to myself, like they're actually getting up there performing, they're talking to the crowd, and you know, it's a lot of hype behind it. So for them to be able to sell battles and do all of that, and social media wasn't that popular, it's just trying to get to that. Like, people love it. It's just you got to find a way to get it to the people. But when you get there, give them everything you got.
Dig it. Another comment from Jesse versus James says, in terms of the question that you asked in regards to female battle rap, he said, I think the issue with men watching female battle rap is that they don't believe the females are credible. They don't write their bars, they don't shoot guns,
but we hear every day about men writing for other men. We hear about it all the time. They've even said, oh, DNA writing for K-Shine, the setup's the same. Like, we hear about it all the time, but they're never gonna believe it, because you think to yourself, oh, another man's not gonna let another man write for him. But where did ghostwriting come from? Way before females came in the game on the rap. Where did it come from? So they're trying to play us.
I think as you being women within this sport, it is a misogynistic sport. You know, it's mostly male dominated. So I think you females honestly have to fight a little harder, unfortunately.
Yeah. It's like, oh, let me show you how pretty I am. Then, oh, let me show you my ass. Then, oh, now I see her bars.
You know, but one of the things that you did say that I do like and that I do agree with, where you said when you do, you know, if you battle a dude, there's going to be a whole lot of bitches, and what else did you say it would be?
Bitches and hoes.
A lot of bitches and hoes, you know. So I think that's, I completely agree with that. And I feel as if though I've seen a lot of times where, you know, men have battled women, and it's kind of like, I feel like the dude could have went a little harder, and maybe he didn't go as hard because it's a female.
Because he know he don't have to go as hard. You don't have to go as hard when the people already got you winning. That's why I can come out here and write my best material ever and battle twerk to some of his lightest material and a choke and a throwed round. Guess who gonna win the battle?
Well, some
they
people
not gonna give it to me.
Some people gave QB to win over Arsenal.
That's the battle she pulled out the dildo?
No, that was Bonnie.
Oh, okay, well,
did QB pull out a dildo in the battle? I don't think so. Nah, that was Bonnie. Bonnie was A-Verb.
Okay, that was Bonnie and A-Verb. Same league though, RBE.
No, Daylight pulled out his dick. He didn't pull out a dildo versus 40. Bonnie pulled out the dildo with Verb, and QB didn't pull out any dildo. Nah.
Oh, okay, I gotta go back and watch it. I don't recall. I watch battles every day, so.
Gotcha. I'm trying to.
But they might have gave her the win, but it's hard to. Like, E-Heart can get so many wins across the board easily when she battling on small leagues. They already know right off the bat. But E-Heart pen is super fire, and I know that she can hang in there with some of the bigger names, but you know, they try to discredit her when it's a bigger name. Like Jazz, people want to say it's a debatable and all of that. I love Jazz, but I kind of got E-Heart winning that battle.
Okay.
But Jazz is a fan favorite.
Gotcha. So, let's see. I can't even read his name. You did, bro. I read it. Said battle rap is not a male sport. LOL. It's hip hop. Hip hop is not a male sport. E Breezy says women can't promote their battles like men because if they argue face to face, it's going to be a fight.
Not all of the time. It all depends on who you're dealing with. Some of them really don't know what it is yet. But we see, he said that it's hip hop. It's not a male sport. It is. Even hip hop is male dominated. And we seen that with Lil' Kim coming in the game. She gonna be a fresh hot face until it's a new girl coming in the game. Now they act like they have to be rivals. They always put us against each other. When it's somebody that's fire, they always put them against each other. It's never she's nice and she's nice. Like, it's Nicki's nice, Cardi's nice. No, it's Nicki's better than Cardi. Cardi trying to be Nicki.
Mm. Do you feel like it's the women that fall for it?
Yeah. Yeah. Put your hand on the hot dog stand if you love your mama. They're going out of their way to try to prove that that ain't what it is, that I am better. Like, oh, you know, the blogs are saying such and such is better than you. No, I am better. Let me show y'all. So now they feeling like they have to get in there and get catty because that's what the fans want. But I mean, like I said, when they paved the way, the very first photo y'all remember from Lil' Kim is squatting down in a two-piece with her pussy out, and she was a teenager.
Well, she was like 18. But
yeah, but I'm just saying,
yeah, I get
she
you.
was young. So that was pushed with the hip hop culture from the beginning. The look, the sex appeal was pushed before the music. And Lil' Kim was fire. She had some fire ass music. So it's like, okay, boom, pussy. She got the look. Okay, boom. Now she has a rival. Now we have something to talk about.
Okay. All right. Miami's trying to call in, and there are a couple other comments. I just want to do one more thing with you. Give me 1 second.
All right.
Let's see. Where is it at? So I want to just get the people a little bit more so kind of get to know you. So I want to ask you a few questions, kind of like a fire round, and you just answer, and we'll take it from there.
Okay.
Apart from yourself, the best chick from my state or city is
Beretta Blaze.
Beretta Blaze, okay. Pancakes, French toast, or waffles?
Waffles.
Waffles, okay. Instagram, Facebook, or Twitter?
Instagram.
Instagram, okay. You got an opportunity to make a hit record. You get one person or group that's in the industry to make this hit record that, you know, collabo with. Who would it be?
I'm gonna have to go with I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna have to go with City Girls. I'm gonna have to go with the bubblegum rappers because that's what they liking out here, and it's gonna be a hit.
Okay, all right, you one of them. Okay, all right. You said she's there, but you don't see why she's not there. All right, I'm gonna let Miami know. I'm coming. Jay, hold up. Yeah. Hold up. She says she can't hear.
But I can't see her.
He says he can't see you, Miami. I don't even know if Miami is watching. She says, yeah, I can't hear anything.
She got to turn on.
He said to turn on your mic. Jay, I'm coming. I should have printed these questions out. That way I could have multitasked and been like,
oh, no, you cool. You cool.
Gotcha. Hold up.
She should just be able to just pop right in. Once we already got one person in there, the other person just pops in.
Was there ever a time in your battle rap career where you felt the most disrespected or annoyed? And if so, what battle, by who, and what did they do? What's up, J.R. Arlington?
I battled a guy named K9. I believe he's from Austin, Texas. He was one of the ones that called me bitches and hoes and didn't even have around. He was drinking during the battle, and he had no respect for my pen whatsoever.
Gotcha. Let me see. I'm coming. This multitasking. You're about to get intimate with a person, and they take off their clothes. Which one is a bigger turn off? A hole in the socks or a hole in the drawers?
Oh, shit.
Hole in the drawers.
Yeah, I think hole in the socks is worse.
Hell nah. Why you got a hole in your drawers?
Yo, I'm not gonna front. I got some of my most comfortable underwear have holes in them. I don't think.
I guess that's
Now, come on now. If you, especially more than likely, you already knew you was about to get some.
I was supposed to put on my good shits.
Your good drawers. Come on.
Right. Favorite meal of the day: breakfast, lunch, or dinner?
Breakfast.
I'm a breakfast person too. You get a large sum of money.
Baby.
You said what?
scrambled eggs, baby.
If with cheese?
Oh yeah, shredded.
Okay. Oh, okay. You put your cheese in the actual.
No, after.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. So it can melt, right?
Yes.
Yeah. See, somebody else I know used to put them in the actual raw eggs and then put it in the pan. I was like, yo, you're gonna melt it.
That don't even sound good because the cheese is gonna burn fast.
Exactly. Then you're gonna have raw eggs with burnt cheese, which ain't good.
Get them a cooking class.
You come into a large sum of money to do something good with. What charity would you donate that money to?
I'm gonna give back to an orphanage. It's so much going on in the world with the children nowadays. These parents left and right are just mistreating them.
Okay. Gotcha. I'm just trying to multitask. I told her to come out and then go back in. If are you a drinker?
Barely.
Barely? Okay, but if you do drink.
I'm a bartender, so I will sip, but I've never been able to finish a whole cup, being honest.
Okay. Gotcha. So they both might be trying to come in.
I got it.
You got Miami?
Yeah, I'm just trying to.
Okay. Some mulatto says she's good too. Some mulatto me be trying to come in as well. Hi, Miami. And she just went away. And she's back.
I'm just trying to get rid of the top.
All right, we're going to work on this. While we get in Miami, I'm not even going to say mic'd up, but yeah. What, Lady J, what's your biggest turnoff in a potential partner?
One that's not supportive. If you can't support me in my dreams, this is probably not the thing for you because I'm going to do it irregardless.
Okay. Gotcha. The last rumor that I heard about myself was...
I don't know. That just like you say, you don't see my name and stuff. I don't see my name and stuff. I be around there like, what you heard? So I can make it make sense because, yeah, it's typically no rumors about me. I'm boring.
Okay. Gotcha. Miami, you hear me?
Miami, your mic's not on.
Check your phone, Miami. And let me see. I wonder if she can hear us. Let me see. I'm gonna tell her check your phone.
Yeah, she just had to tap the screen, and I think it's a little thing that came up to me that says something about audio.
I'm gonna tell her tap the screen, and something comes
Yeah, look
up
for something that say audio.
that says audio. Because Miami put out a little diss track as well. It's gonna be spicy.
Oh, I didn't hear it.
Yeah, she put out a little diss track. She took a couple of shots as well.
That's cute.
Let me see. Miami, can you hear now?
Yeah.
There we go.
It's so easy, a caveman can do it.
Miami, we got Lady J on the screen. Lady J, we have Miami on the screen.
Yo.
What's up?
Not a damn thing.
So Miami, talking to Lady J a little bit, you know, she put out a little freestyle, you know, taking a couple of shots of people that she more so respects. Miami name was mentioned. Open to battling Lady J at some point in the future?
Maybe, yeah. I don't see why not.
Gotcha. See, that's what we need. That's what we need.
That's what I'm
Miami, on top of that, you recently put out a diss track.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. What was it? What's the name of the track? Karate Kid?
Karate Kid.
Karate Kid. Karate Kid. Gotcha.
This
Dope track.
got on there.
You said what?
So that wasn't my diss track. I just got on there.
You just got on it, but you did your thing.
Thank you.
Took a couple of shots. What made you take a couple of shots?
I don't know. I felt like everybody was doing it. So I was like, I might as well.
Okay, similar to Lady J. She kind of felt like it was, you know what I'm saying, the groove, and she, you know what I'm saying, did her thing as well.
Right.
Respect the fact that both of you did that. Keep the culture going, man. Keep the
I'm
culture
trying
going.
to tell you.
Miami, what kind of feedback did you get from it?
Everybody that heard it told me they liked it. They said it was dope.
Gotcha.
Oh,
Any negative feedback?
not really.
Okay. I'm just actually in the process of trying to get mulatto as well. I'm multitasking, and you gotta. Technology isn't always my friend, but we gonna make it happen.
Bitches take shots.
Is that
They
Uncle
miss
Rod?
Miami.
That's him.
What's up, Uncle Rod? That's my favorite uncle.
What's up, baby?
Miami, what's the difference between Miami and Miamos?
Miami has like, she could be nice. Miamos is not really a nice character.
Gotcha.
Not really like wanna be friendly and social with people. Like Miami's the one like she'll be cool with you, but Miamos is not with nothing. She's not with nothing.
Gotcha. Miami, you have any battles in the near future? Just chilling right now?
I don't. I really wanted to do a 2-on-2, but y'all know that I'm expecting, right?
Right.
I don't really want to have any battles until after I had the baby, which is like that's in October. So maybe I'll do at the end of the year. Maybe.
Who would you want to do a 2-on-2 with?
Either Stamp or like if I have to do it with a girl, I do it with Mulatto.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Gotcha. Let me see. Let me
Hey,
get
can
this.
I ask y'all a question? Since you brought up mulatto, how do y'all feel about personals in battle rap? Is there a limit? Is there a line that shouldn't be crossed? Do either one of you have a line that you have in your contract, or you just you don't want anybody to talk about a certain thing?
For me, I don't have any problem with personals. Like, I don't mind what a person says to me. But my thing is, don't tell me don't say this and don't say that when you're that type of rapper. Like, it'll be disrespectful battlers who will be like, oh, no, you can't say this. But they'll go and disrespect the next person and do it. I don't have no respect for that. But me, it doesn't bother me. Like, nothing riles me up. Somebody literally have to put their hands on me to make me be like, oh yeah, it's a fight.
Gotcha. In Miami?
Yeah, I feel like it's battle rap. I feel like you shouldn't really like it's no limits. Like I feel like you really shouldn't put like something on it because then you shouldn't be in battle rap because that's the whole point. Like trying to disrespect somebody, trying to get under their skin, like it's like one of the whole points. So
Okay, gotcha. JJ Philly said personals are low-hanging fruit. I don't know what that means.
you know what that means.
You can go in there and reach.
It means what?
I only think personals are wrong if you battling a friend. You're battling your friend, okay, but other than that, fuck it. Do it.
Anything is, as long as it's within the ring. Outside of the ring, I'm assuming it's something different, but as long as it's in the ring with both of you, anything is, can be said.
Right.
Do you feel like that's something that should be put into a contract prior? Should there be some type of verbal understanding prior, or?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, those who have like those trigger words or phrases, they do put certain things into contracts.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why that comes into play because people know themselves. I feel like you know yourself. Okay, do that, but it's the game that we're in, so it's kind of unfair. But
Gotcha. Lady J and Miami, both of you. I'll say Lady J first, then we'll go Miami. Has anybody ever said to you, don't talk about this, yada, yada, yada?
When I battled Matrix, she said, I can't call her a stripper. And she went back to stripping. So
stupid.
I didn't mind. I wasn't gonna, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't even gonna say that in the battle. Shorty pretty much have her ass and tits everywhere on the internet. So me saying it everybody already know that. That's too obvious. But I did throw money on her in the battle.
Okay, gotcha. Miami.
That's even worse. It was a battle that was set up, but it got canceled, and somebody did tell me don't use any personals. But there's somebody who uses personals, so it's weird.
Gotcha. And last but not least, to complete the trifecta of the night, Mulatto Black is on the line.
Can you hear me?
We can hear you. Can you hear us?
I can hear you.
Got you. So it's Mulatto Black, Miss Miami, and Lady J.
Hey, Lady J, how are you?
Hey, Mulatto.
So
how
Mulatto.
Are you,
I'm sorry. I feel like I'm cutting y'all off.
That's okay. I was just saying, how are you, sir? I'm just greeting.
I'm gonna greet you as well. How are you?
I'm great, thank you.
So Mulatto, your name has been coming up a little bit.
Okay.
Regarding the upcoming battle that should be released soon versus Miss Lisa.
Right.
There was a comment that was made, I don't really know verbatim, but you didn't take too well to it.
Right. I didn't.
Can you explain why?
There you
I'm
go.
Mulatto.
Hi, who that?
It's Uncle Rye.
What's up, Unc? How are you?
I'm good, baby.
Good. I'm glad to hear that. I can definitely explain that. Let's clarify some things. When I was supposed to battle Miss Lisa, it was only because it was on Queen of the Ring. It was only because I just got no-showed by Jay Smooth, and I had a bunch of name flips that I could use on her because they was all J name flips. Wouldn't have taken her for any other reason. Mm-hmm. That just so happened to end up being a battle I had with SO Finesse. So anyway, she was grieving her mother during the time that this battle was due to happen. I found out the week of, after being prepared, which is why I had 3 days to prepare for SO Finesse. So she, reached out to me. She was very emotional. I had already spoken to her in regards to her mother passing, sent my condolences. I consoled her. You're crying in my inbox. Like, I genuinely felt for her. Now, my mother's not deceased. Mm-hmm. It was just the respect of, I intentionally went out of my way not to say anything that would hurt her because I felt for her, which was the only reason I took the battle a second time. I had no reason to take her. Why would I have had to have taken her after just coming off of a classic battle with Cheddar, mm-hmm. after having a great run with Speed, a great run with SO Finesse? I had no reason to, so I did that because I felt bad for her. So for her to have that lack of respect that she did, and even mention my mother, it wasn't no real bitch shit to me. I've had a lot of battles. They've mentioned my mother. They've mentioned my children. They've mentioned everybody. You've never seen me get out of character in any of my battles. I don't do that. Mm-hmm. It was that particular situation. It was an isolated situation. And it just showed she wasn't a real bitch. And when I checked her, she didn't do anything. She apologized after the battle. Okay. Mm-hmm. I made a live explaining my behavior because I felt like I was out of pocket. I should have just stepped to her after the battle. I definitely wouldn't want to fuck no footage up, but she pissed me off. But she copped a plea. So you wait 2 weeks until after the battle and you putting up polls about who got hands and showing a clip of the battle like, see what happens next. Bitch, we know what happens next. Nothing. You apologize.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, I didn't get all that. I was trying to get these names
My
on
fault.
the board here.
It just wasn't no real bitch shit to me. It was an isolated incident. I've never reacted like that to nothing none of these hoes have said. I didn't appreciate that. So anything that she has to say moving forward, when I see her, I want her to say those things to me because I've been nothing but respectful to the bitch. She got me fucked up.
Gotcha.
So y'all were friends prior to that?
I wouldn't say friends, but we had a relationship, like to the point that, like I said, she was crying, like tears, and I consoled her, and I felt bad for her. I felt like, we weren't friends, but we were definitely a little bit more than associates because I don't do that for everyone, Mm-hmm. I don't, and I went out of my way not to mention her mother.
And you said your mom's passed?
No, her mother's living.
No, My mother's alive. My father's deceased, which she mentioned my father as well. But my mother is very much alive. It just wasn't no real bitch shit to me. You know, it wasn't. I couldn't sit, like with me and Miss Miami, I couldn't sit and have no conversation with her about her seed or her dude, and this is off a battle rap and it's personal and it's between her and I, and then get up in a battle and say some shit. Because for all that, I'm just not going to take the battle. You know what I mean? Because I wouldn't say that with somebody I really fuck with. So we don't really fuck with each other. It just wasn't a real bitch moment to me. It was corny to me. I didn't like it.
Gotcha.
But isn't it battle rap, and you know you're supposed to try to touch the nerve?
Right. It is. But here's the thing, that you got to understand. Again, I've had a lot of battles. And bitches that got to do the extra shit like that is normally because they can't rap well enough to just give me bars. And it's a fact. Like, I had nothing personal for Shorty. I had one line about her nigga, and I said something along the lines of, I sat in solitary thinking how you played yourself. That was it. I don't give a fuck about her personal life. I don't care. I don't watch these bitches enough to care. You know, to mention her mother or her child or her nigga, I don't give a fuck. Have I done it? Absolutely. When I didn't particularly care for somebody, or they pissed me off, or you know, it was that type of battle. I just didn't think it was, you know, that kind of dynamic that her and I had. I didn't.
Do y'all think it would be cool if there was a contract that said no personals? Do y'all think y'all could actually still battle if there were no personals involved?
It wouldn't be as exciting.
I could still write something, but I mean, sometimes it, depending on who it is, like for rivals, that's what they're looking for, and that's why the battles get booked when it's rivals. So personal makes sense with rivals, but I mean, I don't always use personal.
Okay. And what about you, Miami?
If it was no personals, too. My bad.
I feel like I barely do it now, but no, I don't.
Gotcha. Okay.
See, I asked that because, you know, in the original days of battle rap, when people didn't know who the other person was, didn't know who they was battling, they didn't have any personal, so it was literally a war of words, who could talk the most shit. You know what I mean? So now that all of y'all know each other, you know, we got Facebook, you know, we got search and find any battle rapper and find out their dirt websites and shit. You know, it kind of changed the tempo of battle rap.
Yeah, well, I guess the difference is with personals then, yeah, there was no Facebook, but a nigga still pull up and say, I fucked your mama, or, you know what I'm saying, and make it like it's personal.
That's just
although he
shit.
Don't know the person. So, yeah, now you putting it to the pen because it's like, okay, I'm for the type in to see what kind of drama sis going through, and yeah, that's what they doing now.
For me, I'm not a fan of personals because I think sometimes people win battles off of personals because of the effect of the personals. Me, I'm a fan of who said what better than the other person.
Right.
So, I mean, personals are entertaining, you know what I mean? And then like y'all all know, I'm sure there's been personals thrown at y'all that weren't true. So it's like now you got the personals, you got the fake personals, and a lot of that shit is winning over the crowd.
Mm-hmm. Here's my thing, Unc. Again, I've never got upset at anybody that said anything to me in a battle. You've never seen me, like, I'm normally in my own world. I'm trying to remember what I'm doing. I haven't gotten upset ever in a battle. That was the first time I ever got upset like that. And like I said, it was an isolated situation. Too, yeah. I was embarrassed too, which is why I did the live. When I did a live, I didn't go on that live talking crazy. Damn, I keep fucking with this screen. Hold on. I didn't go on the live talking crazy. I went on the live more so, you know, because I was embarrassed and I was like, damn, I shouldn't have did that. I got in my feelings and you know, it was a respect thing that I feel like she just didn't have any respect. After you came to me so respectfully so many times, you know, it just was weird. Shit was just fucking weird. Everything she did following the battle was just some sucker shit.
Do y'all watch the Chappelle Show?
I used to. Of course. I used to. I don't even watch TV now.
Do you remember the episode with the guy that grew up blind and he was black? but he was
Clayton
a
Bigsby.
racist.
Mm-hmm.
See, that I found it funny what she said, because when she said that, that's the first thing popped in my mind. Like, I thought it was more a joke. You know what I mean? Because I thought it was funny, because that's how my man ended that episode, if y'all remember.
Now, come on, Unc. You know, you mix like I'm mixed. You know what I'm saying?
It's
and
same mixture. I'm half black and half Italian.
Right,
She's
So-
Polish.
I don't get offended easily. I get white bars. I haven't really got any black bars, like black with the name flip. I get a lot, but I thought that it was very poorly worded. And I felt like as a rapper, it could have been executed better. And I felt like it was just corny. You know what I'm saying? Because you was just like, I don't even want to talk crazy, because I don't care enough about Shorty. Like, we can see each other. We will see each other. She's going to have to say the things she said to me. So that shit was corny. That shit wasn't, I didn't think it was funny at all. I thought it was whack.
So
she
who did y'all
couldn't
have
rap.
winning, Verb or Lux?
Verb.
I'm trying to change the temperature.
Verb won.
Who what?
I feel like Verb won. I felt like it was pretty clear after a second watch.
How about you, Lady J?
I don't know.
She ain't say it.
How about you, Miss Miami? Y'all only watch female battle rap?
No.
Treating them like they treat us. No, I'm
Talk
playing.
Talk that shit.
Miami, in regards to the Karate Kid, you know, with the shots that you took at the other women per se, and I think it was two of them. Are you worried about or prepared about any sort of, I'm not gonna say like, you know, verbal repercussions per se?
Not at all.
Would you
Nobody
openly?
shot back yet?
No, I don't even think they heard it.
I like your verse on that. I don't know your music, but after hearing you on that, I would love to hear your music. You have music?
Right now, no, I don't. I've been in the studio though, but no, I don't have anything to put out right now.
Gotcha. So I would tell people, if you get a chance to go ahead and you uploaded that track on social media, correct?
Yeah.
What is it? What you upload?
Stan made a diss record and I jumped on there. It's called Karate Kid. Yeah, it's on my Facebook.
Wait a minute. Who made it?
Stan.
Okay. So you went on there taking shots. Basically, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to check that out. Karate Kid.
Yeah.
See, I'm a fan of that. I'm a
Me
fan
too.
of y'all make music, y'all are rappers, you know, in the downtime when y'all not battling. I think it's fire to go ahead and make a diss track, you
Hell
know, dissing other chicks, especially ones you haven't battled yet. You know, start some shit, let's set it up. I like that.
But see, Lady J did that, and you know, it worked. But then it's like it fucked up some, I guess, friendships or bonds or whatever it may have
It
been.
didn't fuck up no friendships. Like I said, at the end of the day, I know who fuck with me and who don't. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm not in this business to make no friends. A lot of these bitches will laugh and smile in your face and have you thinking one thing when really it's another. So I mean, I'm cool on it either way. I'm thankful for the fucking mention.
Question to all three of you. Do you feel that there's unity in female battle rap? If so, how was that shown? And if not, why not? And what can we do to get there? So we're going to go Mulatto, Miami, and then Lady J.
I feel like there's unity to an extent. I mean, you support who you fuck with. Again, like, I mean, I show up to everybody's battle, but I might support it by watching it, or I might support it by sharing it. I feel like it's unity. I just feel like that the negative is always outshines the positive shit.
Right.
You know, we definitely show up for each other's battles. People come to my stage, they can't never say I don't come out for the women when they rap, because I do. You know, I just think the negative gets more attention. It's more entertaining.
Gotcha. Somebody says the failed culture for women as far as that.
Miami?
Yes and no. Like certain, like she said, certain people that mess with each other support each other. Certain cliques, certain groups. But like overall unity, I don't know. Overall, are we unified? I don't know.
Gotcha. Okay.
Lady J.
I'm with Miami on this one. To a certain extent, when you say unity, I get it a lot from the female fans. Now, I can say I have seen some real supportive female fans. I've had some that flew out that I didn't even know supported me. And that right there means a lot to me. But as far as the other females, it's not really none of them who feel like, you know what I'm saying? They always shitting on the new girls. And I ain't gonna just particularly say new girls because you forever new till they consider you a top tier. But at the same time, they don't show us no love. They don't, you know what I'm saying? They feel like we're the blueprint and there's nothing else after this.
Do y'all think it's enough? Are you guys getting enough battles for you guys to actually take over what was started by the vets?
I've said this before. The girls, the vets, been in it almost a decade, so they had time to groom themselves, groom their looks, get all the connections, and become who they are. Mm-hmm. Now, Farrah said something in Queen's Corner about the new girls don't have time for that. We need you bitches to do it overnight. But nobody is helping us or pushing us that way, so we have to learn everything on our own. So, you know what I'm saying? We can only do what we can work with.
What do you think, Miami?
I don't know. I think it's a lot of bullshit that's happening now that perhaps didn't happen 10 years ago or whenever Queen of the Ring started. It's people just not flat out just not accepting battles. Like, so it's like the type of like how like you want to be booked or you want to see certain people, but it's like some fuckery going on behind the scenes.
Right. Gotcha. And Mulatto?
Can you repeat the question?
As far as the new girls, is it enough time? Is there enough battles that you guys are available for y'all to make y'all have the stamp that the vets have left? I think I reworded it, but I'm still on the same page.
Yeah. I mean, here's the thing. This is what I can say. I've been given opportunities with a few vets, and I've given a lot of new girl shots. I feel like it's just something that, you know, you got to put that groundwork in for. Whether you taking battles you don't want to take sometimes, whether you battling dudes, is you can't put your destiny in anybody else's hands. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so, do I feel like it's enough? I feel like it's no more than it was at that point. But the Queen of the Ring, when it started, you know, exploded. So it's always going to be different. It's never going to be the same because it's not new anymore. But I feel like there's more outlets, like more leagues are booking women. You're seeing more all-female cards on mostly male leagues. Definitely. So I feel like it's there. A little more work to do.
Do you think the talent level is different?
Do I think the talent level is?
It's different. The new girls, is the talent not as good as the vets? Is that why the new girls are not shining as
Here's
much?
the thing. There's some whack bitches that got fucking 10 million views because they're garbage that could be considered a vet. You know, so I don't want to say that because I feel like there's some new girls that I feel like are fire. A lot of the new chicks that I took because I felt like they was fired in me. Right. They have potential, you know, but again, it's that groundwork. It's getting one brick at a fucking time, you know?
You're not nobody until somebody says you're somebody. You can be fired for a long fucking time, but until somebody gives you that cosign, they're not really looking at you still.
I don't agree with that. Let me tell you something. I didn't have any cosigns. And this past year, me really focusing, memorizing my shit, locking in was probably the best year of my career that I've had so far. First time I made the source, you know, Safari tweeted my shit out. That was huge to me. Like, that was huge to me. And prior to, I was just showing up not prepared. So nobody really co-signed, and I was getting love from other areas. That was
you said Safari retweeted it. That's a cosign.
He said that's not a cosign. I don't feel like that's a are we talking about from our peers, or are we talking about outside of our peers? Because I thought we were talking about within our peers. Like within top tier girls and shit like that.
You're right. If it's within our peers, then you're right. That's not a cosign.
Oh, it almost sounds like somebody was getting yelled at.
Somebody getting them kids in line.
Okay. Three lights is
I
battle
got scared. I
too.
looked for my mama.
I had a fucking question, and it was off of what you more so said. So let me ask a question, because I keep hearing this thing, new girls, new girls, new girls, new girls. But in all honesty, when I look at some of like their resumes, some of these girls have been battling for years. So who the fuck is the new girl, or who are the new girls?
Right. See, that's the thing. They consider you new when, like, you're new to Queen of the Ring. It don't matter if you've been battling 7 years.
Right.
See?
Right.
When the first time they see you on Queen of the Ring, okay, you're a freshman now.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Makes sense. Because a lot of these people.
URL. That's how it works in URL. Like T-Top was battling. Like T-Top
Yeah.
had 333 battles before he hit the URL.
How many
stage.
did he have?
When he hit the URL stage,
He said 333.
That got to
became
be an
the new guy
exaggeration.
on URL.
Bruh, yo, that's a lot of fucking battles. This nigga better not have
He
300.
exaggerated.
333.
They better not have been 300 at all. Nowhere near that number.
But let him tell you, he had a lot of battles. He
Right.
actually thinks he's a legend, you know, because he says he's been battling so long. But until he hit that URL stage, he didn't receive that type of recognition. And I
Right.
think it's the same way with the Queen of the Ring. So
It's crazy too, because some of the names that are more so getting their buzz, as far as you know, quote unquote, the new girls, either just kind of got on Queen of the Ring, or have maybe I'm answering. Okay, I'm gonna shut the fuck up. I had like one drink prior to this, so I'm not afraid.
what the fuck is this?
Well, what the fuck was you
just
drinking?
one, meaning that,
That's funny.
and I'm sleepy.
Funny.
The where was I going with that?
You said quote unquote new girls.
So yeah, quote unquote new girls, I feel as if though, for example, so some of the like names that are kind of buzzing now, you have the Charismas, who just made an appearance on, you know what I'm saying, Queen of the Ring, but, you know, was on other leagues prior. You also had fucking Coffee, who hasn't been on Queen of the Ring, but still has the names more so kind of buzzing. I don't know where I was going with this, so I'm just going to stop it right there.
You still got to touch Queen of the Ring before it matters.
You think so?
I do.
I think so too.
Let me tell you something. You go on URL as a woman that nobody knows, not even from Queen of the Ring, you're lucky if you get 150, 200,000 views. On URL, you definitely got to touch the ring. That's where they're the fans that are going to follow you over to Rare Breed or to URL or to Black Ice. You're not just going to go on there and it doesn't work like that. Like, you got to go through the ring.
But look at like Coffee.
What about Coffee?
The name is buzzing. I'm not saying like, you know, she has the best pen, but the name is buzzing, and she hasn't even touched Queen of the Ring. What I'm told is she doesn't even want to touch Queen of the Ring, but the name is more so still buzzing. I mean, maybe that's a rare thing, but
Nah, it's not that rare. I mean, a lot of people buzz before getting to Queen of the Ring. It's if it matters before you get to Queen of the Ring. What doors open up after Queen of the Ring? Can you know? It's definitely a difference. You have to touch that stage in female battle rap to be a female battle rapper.
you know what's funny about that too, and I kind of feel as if though, and I get where you're coming from. I get it completely. I think about Young Gaddis, who touched Queen of the Ring well after she had more so been established. And I feel like Queen of the Ring, I feel like the crowd there, I don't feel like they fucked with Gaddis. I don't feel like they
You don't think so?
I don't think so. I don't think that they took Gaddis as the legend that I feel she is. I felt as if though, you know, whoever she was battling, she was, oh, who the fuck is she? She don't matter. Even now, if Gaddis was to step foot in that ring, there are a lot of people that are like, who the fuck is she? She washed up. Who the fuck is Young Gaddis? So on and so forth, which I think is fucking crazy because it's Young Gaddis.
I think that's crazy too, because I always felt like Gaddis got respected, maybe because I respected her because she can rap. We know she really writes.
Right.
That sounds crazy to me.
I think it's something with that specific lead, or maybe it's a generation where it's like I said, that they're not doing their history. I need it now. I want it now. They don't know, you know, the forefathers or the foremothers of this shit.
But it's always new fans that get on post talking crazy. I mean, there's new fans of battle rap born every single day.
Right.
You know, even in male battle rap, and
they get younger too.
You know, I'm telling you, that's what they do, and it's growing. Like, that's a good thing, but they definitely should do their homework. Absolutely.
A lot of them don't.
Facts. No, they don't.
A lot of them just know a lot of the people that they see right now. They don't understand, you know, who's who. But that's the problem with a lot of young people in general. They don't give a fuck about their history. They only care what's going on right now. So I got a question, and I need all three of you guys' input, okay? So I'm getting ready to start a female battle rap league. All right?
A female battle rap what?
A female battle rap league.
Okay.
What I need from each one of y'all is to tell me each one of y'all give me one thing that you think I should do as a female league owner. Let's
respect the artist.
Go ahead, Lady J.
Gotta respect the artist. It's already a lot of leagues coming at females sideways because, you know, we already get lowballed. But, I mean, if you know a person does views and it's worth it, you know, I feel like, you know, don't come at them sideways.
Miami?
I was going to say take care of the artist, but I guess that's kind of like the same thing that Lady J said.
And take care of them in what way, Miami?
Like all aspects. Like in all aspects. Compensation, branding, whatever they need.
Brandon, definitely Brandon.
Okay, Mulatto?
You said three things that we would tell. I'm gonna tell you because you about to open up your female league.
Yeah,
I would tell you.
I wanted one from each one of y'all.
Oh, that's how you wanted it. Okay, I would say invest in your artists. Invest in them. Put the money out to get them the proper names. Put the money out to, you know, have a corrective bent and make sure shit is in order. Invest in your artists.
And you know, it's whether y'all know it or not, y'all all just gave me the same answer.
Basically.
Did y'all know that?
Pretty much.
In a nutshell, yeah.
And you know what? I'm gonna say something because I 50% agree with y'all, and the other 50% said that's a hard job for somebody to do. Because it's easy to take one person and, you know, and work on the branding, like as if a manager or a rep does for a musical artist. But when you have so many of y'all, I don't think one league can actually do the branding for each and every one of you.
I agree with that. They got to brand themselves.
So that's where I'm going with it. And it's no disrespect to anybody. You know, I just think when you have a brand, in order for that brand to grow, you got to go out there. And you got to do a lot of branding on your own. And then what happens is, I think people take notice of that. And they say, because that's the day and age we live in now, because you have access to the internet and everything. Nobody's getting record deals anymore. You're building your own fan base and your own brand online. So
you already have to be a overnight talent. Before you even get signed, you already got to be in so million views.
Exactly. So I think that's what's missing in a lot of, and this isn't a female battle rap thing. This is a battle rap rapper in general. A lot of you guys, well, most of you guys are very, 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 did I say very? Very, very talented. But I don't think a lot of battle rappers put enough effort into their brand to make their name bigger instead of just relying on their battle. So you wait until you have a battle, you know, before we even see a lot of battle rappers. But there's a lot of other work that should be done prior to that.
What is that work?
It's the branding of their self. It's the being on social media. It's the doing the music. You know what I mean? It's the promoting your own battle. It's taking little clips and, you know, putting them out. It's a constant effort. It's not a,
It is.
I feel
It's
like
a
it
full-time
today.
job. It
It's
is.
a constant effort. Now, I'm only saying this, and I'm going to pat myself on the back so y'all can understand why I'm saying this. The shit that I do to keep 15 minutes of fame going, other motherfuckers will not and cannot do it.
I believe that.
If you
I
believe
definitely
in
agree
your
with that.
brand the way I believe in my brand, you hop on airplanes, you get hotels, you rent cars, you know what I mean? You calling artists, and you know, like I know a lot of y'all, but it ain't easy for me
Right.
to just pick up the phone and say, hey, I want to do an interview, and y'all like, okay, let's go. Nah, sometimes I gotta call back 10 more times. Sometimes, you know, I gotta drive to a certain person and go do it. So I'm using me an example that when you believe in your brand, you can't just rely on something else. Like you gotta go and grind your ass off to make your brand
Uncle Rob,
pop.
I can definitely attest to that because at a point in time,
Stay
I
right-
was blogging, and I still do blog from time to time. But I noticed when I was putting up videos every day, the fans were coming in fast. I was getting millions of views on my channel, and then the moment I stopped, of course, you know, they floated everywhere else. But I do the same thing with my battle rap. If anybody know anything about Lady J, I promote the battle to ain't no more promotion left. Like I promote. When I go to these events, I network.
Do you feel as if though you guys, like, do you guys have a team? Do you feel like a team is more so needed for that? Because like you said, you're one person, but that's
I'm
a
one
lot.
person, and I'm quite sure a lot of people think that I have a team. A lot of people don't know that it's literally just me. I move like 5 motherfuckers.
You're a one-man army, Okay. Shit.
Yeah, and
I'm
again,
sure
that's not to
everyone
pat
would love to
myself
have
on the
a
back.
team,
That's
but-
just to give you an example.
Nah,
Like,
I
I'm not telling
understand.
y'all something that I don't do myself.
What were you saying, Mulatto?
I was agreeing. I was telling Unc salute.
Yeah, so but I think that's the only thing that's missing with a lot of y'all, and I hate it. I wish I had the time to snatch up some of y'all and actually be your manager. You know, I've told a couple of battle rappers that, you know what I mean, if I could, I would, you know, because I see the potential in all of y'all, you know what I
Right.
mean? More than just battle rap, but you use the battle rap as the catapult, you know, because you have that, you know, but there's so much more to all of y'all than just the battle rap that y'all could actually work off of. So
Are any of you more so fearful in terms of battle rap? Because I do feel like in terms of with battle rap, like I said before, you're more so just in this one lane. And like I said, musically, I feel like people don't really fuck with you. Do you feel like, you know, there's a fear when it comes to battle rap that you'll forever be known as Mulatto Black, the battle rapper, Lady J, the battle rapper, Miss Miami, the battle rapper? See, they
I
agree
think
too.
it's hard for girls to transition over. Some of the ones that you seen retire doing their music, I'm not gonna say Jazz because she does it gracefully, but some of the others try to do their music, and once they retire, even though they doing music, I don't hear from them. I don't really hear it or anything. I think it's going to be a hard transition because when you build your fan base, just like Uncle Rod was saying, he's building his fan base behind 15 minutes of fame. So if he go into any other lane, it's going to be hard to draw those fans because they love 15 minutes of fame.
Mm-hmm.
So once he start doing something else, the fans is not there for that. It's a different fan base.
Gotcha. Okay.
it's
I'm
the
not
same thing
fearful.
with this
Wait, before I
radio
came,
show.
real quick, before I came into battle rap, all I was doing was music. I had recorded with Jill Scott. I worked with Jazzy Jeff over in his studio. He was, managing this group called Aries. I had radio play out in Philly. Like I was making
remember
moves out here.
Aries.
I brought a lot of, you know who Aries are?
Yeah, the two twin sisters.
Yeah,
Music
they're amazing.
Soul
I
Child.
recorded with them. I did a song with them. I worked with Kindred. I did a song with Kindred Soul. I was out here really doing this.
Kindred is
There was
fire,
a
too.
reason. Yeah, they're fire. It was a reason why I stopped the music and I went more into battle rap. In terms of, do I care if that's something that I'll be remembered for? No, I want to be remembered for my pen, whether it be in terms of writing music for people, writing music that I've always done, or battle rapping. Like, I'm trying to get a bag and I'm just trying to do me. I don't really have any super crazy goals or ambitions when it comes to this because, you know, by the grace of God, I'm okay. I'm out here doing what I need to do. You know, I don't have no fear about that. If I decide to make music, I make music. If I want to sing, I sing.
Gotcha. Miami, let me ask, because I feel like at one point in time, Miami, you, like some people I feel like get that time frame where they were like, yo, like this is the chick right now, she's smoking. And a lot of people don't get that. And I do feel like at one point in time, Miami, every time I turned around, you were fucking battling somebody. Do you consider yourself to be a top tier? Do you consider yourself, like, are you satisfied with your battle rap career?
I think my resume is a little lackluster to consider my top tier. But, I feel like I'm one of the dopest.
Okay.
But I do feel like I need like maybe like two more big names or like veterans to like solidify my resume.
Gotcha. Who would you like to help solidify that resume, or who would you want to battle in general?
I don't know. I've called people out and they're still ducking me. So at this point, I don't know.
Gotcha. What were some battles that were supposed to go down with you that you can't speak of that didn't go down? Oh, that one too?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I said, what were some battles of yours that were...
She heard you.
Oh, she heard me?
She heard you. Sound like she don't want to answer.
You plead the fifth?
Yeah, I plead the fifth.
You can plead the fifth. We could take that.
There are 5 amendments.
Mulatto.
Yeah.
I feel like at one point in time, I did feel like, and I've said it to you before, where I felt like the Queen of the Ring audience more so didn't give you the credit that I felt that you more so deserved.
Right.
Where your battle rap career is right now, how do you feel about it? Are you okay with it? Do you feel like you need more battles?
Absolutely. I feel like, having a good battle with Cheddar is a good start. But I still have a lot more work I need to do. Yeah, I love that battle. Cheddar was amazing. That's like my favorite battle of all of my battles to date. That was a great battle. She was a great opponent. No, I feel like I'm just getting started. That's how I feel. I feel like I got a lot of work I need to do. And there's some girls that they gotta see me. Like they have to see me. They know they gotta see me.
Who has to see you?
Shayna Ashley's gotta see me. She has to. Vixen is gonna have to see me eventually. We've, going back and forth with that battle as well. There's a couple girls they definitely gonna have to see me before I'm done.
Lady J, because you're in Texas, does that make it harder? Has it made it harder for you to branch out and do more?
It definitely has made it harder, being that there are not that many leagues out here.
Shout out to Scotty. Shout out to Barcode.
Yeah, definitely shout out to Houston Barcode. And my home league was Battle Coliseum, and they didn't have any females on the roster. So when I came in, of course, I had to battle dudes, which I'm thankful for that because I kind of feel like it got me a little more prepared for when I finally did battle a female. But I had to branch out. But I went on the road my third battle, so I'm not gonna stand and get the opportunities because I branched out. It did take me a while to get to Queen of the Ring because Debo Ben booked me, but it was a bunch of backing out and date changes and all kinds of stuff that I feel like kind of hindered me. I should have gotten my look long before I finally did. But I'm happy either way. And I'm going to continue to work. I'm going to continue to get on the road.
Talk that shit.
Any of you have any rematches that you would take?
I would take my verse again.
Gotcha.
Definitely.
I would want to rematch Dunn Lady. She was the first for real vet that I battled, and when I got in front of her, it was just like her stage presence just outshined my shit. I was just like, oh, okay. So yeah, Dunn Lady will fuck
all of y'all up.
I mean,
Golly.
she already
on the
you
same night, one after the other.
Uncle, why you gotta
I
shut
love
I
up?
just said
Don
they
Lady. I
wanted to
love
see
Don
me and
Lady.
Don. I wouldn't mind that.
What did I do?
Funny as hell. Fuck all of us up on the same night, huh?
Right. Like, just like
You about to start this female league. You gonna have to set
I'm
that
just
shit
fucking
up.
with y'all. You know that.
We do a 4-way.
Facts.
Set that shit up.
Set it up, Debo.
Miami, you got anybody you would want to rematch?
Not really, but since a lot of people say it's debatable between me and Norma, I guess Norma would be like the most logical one.
Okay.
Hey, shout out to Norma. I see Norma out here with these naked pictures. Norma looking good. Norma killing them right now.
Cakes up.
Facts.
Norma is killing them. I ain't know Norma was looking like that. Shout out to Norma Bates. Shit.
Right.
Shout out to her for her for being that motherfucking confident to do that. I know women just don't do that type shit. So that's
You only live once, man. Gotta do it while you young.
yeah.
Solo, right?
But they say Players Club, you ain't gonna have that shape forever. Getting to know you once again. Let me ask you, Lady J, then Miami, then Mulatto. Give me 3 of your favorite movies of all time. Lady J.
House Party. The first one, of course.
Ooh.
Friday. And have to be Thin Line Between Love and Hate.
Gotcha.
Little mix up. Nice.
Miami, 3 of your favorite movies of all time.
Love Jones, Juice, and Colombiana.
Never saw that. Gotta check that
That was
out.
a good movie. It was really good.
That's what's her name? The skinny
Zoe
white girl.
Saldana.
Yeah, that was a good movie.
She's not a white girl.
Wait,
Oh, no. I know what you're talking about.
47 Ronin, honorable mention.
Well,
It
what?
was
40
Angelina Jolie, but that's that Spanish looking slim girl.
Y'all never
But-
seen that?
What'd you say, Miami?
47 Ronin with Keanu Reeves.
Never saw that.
Yeah, that's the other one.
I've never seen it either.
Never
What
saw.
about you, Mulatto?
Mulatto.
Listen, y'all know I'm an old bitch, so everything I'm about to tell y'all is some classic culture
Sorry.
shit. Now my favorite, like number 1 of all time, is probably the original Black Panther movie. Not the Marvel, but it's the original Black Panther. It's like the documentary on the Black Panthers, and it was Kadeem.
Hardison, Mario Van
That movie
Peebles.
was amazing.
Gotcha.
That's
Never
one of
saw
my
it.
favorites. Step Brothers is one of my favorites. I love Step Brothers. That's my shit.
Brothers?
Step
Step
Brothers.
Brothers.
Oh, Step Brothers. Hilarious.
Oh, no.
That's my shit.
Hold on, I don't-
And then let me think. What's something else that I really like? Probably Casino. Casino was like one of my favorite movies as well. Long movie, but I love that movie.
Gotcha.
What was it?
Casino.
Oh, Casino, yeah. Fire.
Robert De Niro. Yeah, that's my shit.
Okay. Next one. What's a beat or a song that you heard that made you feel inspired? Like, you know what? I can do this. Or, you know, I should have been on that. Or I would have killed that shit.
Who you asking?
All 3.
Man, to
I
this
like
day,
that
my favorite.
Biggie.
Go ahead, baby.
I waited. Go ahead.
To
Go
this
ahead.
day, my favorite beat is like Swizz Beats, the Bigger Business beat. Shit, still to this day, it's just fire to me.
Okay. Lady J.
She muted. Oh, there she is.
For me, I say it's the Juicy. That Juicy beat.
Okay.
That Biggie did the remake on. I love that beat.
Gotcha. In Miami?
All right, y'all, don't judge me. Okay, but
Me.
all right. So you're saying you hear the song and you saying you could be on there, or it could be like a song where you maybe like relate to the artist or know the word. Like, what do you mean? Like, see me grab my own stuff on there?
So, not so much your own stuff. So, like, let's just say, for an example, you may have had, like, a person who was aspiring to be a dancer, and they may have seen, like, a fucking MTV performance of Janet Jackson, and they were just like, you know what? That's what I want to do. I wish I was in that video, or I wish I had the opportunity, like that sort of thing.
Okay, so I wrote my first rhyme when I lived in Queensbridge Projects, right? And I was punishment, and I looked outside the window, and Nas was shooting a video. I want to be like Nas, like.
Right.
I think that was it.
Dope. What's my other one? What's that one? I don't know. We can end it out. I don't want to drag y'all on too much. If y'all just want to let people know what you got going on. I know, Miami, you said that you're more so expecting. Congrats on the
congratulations.
bundle of joy to be. But what do you have more so, you know, in the plans, whether right now, like you said, a little bit of music, maybe when you drop the baby, you know what I'm saying, like other things you'll get into?
I'm definitely gonna try to work on more music now and try to release some stuff even before I have the baby. We'll see. But probably at the end of the year, I'll probably like do another battle.
Gotcha. Okay. And Lady J?
Like I said, I battle Holmesy August 25th on the trap. Look for that.
Oh, check you out.
I
Holmesy
know, right,
gonna
girl? I
fuck
said
you
I'm
up.
about to battle these niggas. I'm about to take them down.
Right.
I said I'm trying to release a song mid-August, hopefully end of July, called "I'm With the Shit." You can check me out at the Lady J09 everywhere. And that's what's up. Like, all my social media is the same.
Okay. And Mulatto?
Well, working on a battle. Hasn't been confirmed yet. I really would like for this battle to go through, but no. Other than that, I got some Rat Bitch t-shirts. Get at me. I got a couple of them left. And that's about it.
Gotcha. The battle that you have coming up that hasn't been confirmed yet, like around what time, like what month would that be?
It's looking like there's two. There's one that's kind of confirmed, which will probably be in October. And then the one that I'm waiting on that has not quite yet been confirmed will probably be around August or September.
Gotcha. Would any of you battle on a beat?
Yes, I wanted to do it. They said they wanted.
Tell Chosen I'm with the shit. Chosen, if you hear this or see
Yeah,
this,
I love what they're doing over there.
Oh, you know who I've been trying to contact the person for Bars I-95? I'm gonna do a freestyle on there too.
That's fire.
Some on Instagram, but I don't know.
Gotcha. And Miami, you said you did.
Recently jumped in Stamps battle. I don't know when that battle is gonna drop, but yeah, I got a little cameo on there.
Okay.
Who was he battling?
Amazing D-Boy.
Why you gotta do Jersey like that? Come on. Do a nigga from Jersey like that. Damn. I like D-Boy. He's a good dude.
Talking shit about me, so I'm glad I jumped in the battle. I'm glad
you had to handle your handle then.
So hopefully from all of this, I know all of you said more so that you're open to, you know what I'm saying, battling on the beat, Verbal War Zone, whatever it may be. Hopefully something like that comes from it. Hopefully other leagues more so go into promoting you all and getting you all out there as well. As said before, I do think that this is a good year for female battle rap. I think it will continue to grow. Musically, I feel like a lot of you, I'm hearing a lot of music from a lot of you. I'm seeing a lot of music. I think it's dope that you guys are more so putting that music out. I don't know what else I wanted to say. I'm having a lot of brain farts. I'm trying to read comments and yeah. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing right now.
Fighting and shit.
That's what I'm doing right now. But honestly, in all honesty, I want to thank all of you for more so, from the bottom of my heart, for more so coming through, more so. I want to thank all of you see, I'm getting ready to say it. I keep saying more so a lot. I want to thank all of you for coming through and doing the show. I know that you all have busy schedules. You all are mothers, daughters, sisters, cousins, aunts, whatever it may be. You took the time to actually do this. It's more than appreciated. I wish all of you the best in your careers.
Oh, thank you. We love you.
Thanks
Yeah,
for
love
having
you
us.
as well.
Can I just say one thing?
Sure.
You know, I don't want to leave Miss Lisa and I on a bad note because honestly, I don't have a problem with her. I didn't
Right.
like that situation, but you know, I can move forward with it
Right.
if we just leave shit alone. I didn't want to just leave it like I'm gonna put my hands on her. Like we can
Right.
definitely we can leave it as it is because I am grown as hell and she's a lot
Right.
younger than me, and um, we can move forward. I don't
To
like holding grudges with people over dumb shit. I just
Beautiful.
don't.
Right, and I respect that. And to be honest with you, one of the reasons why I, you know what I'm saying, what I wanted to come from that was more so resolution. I don't
Right.
think that, I think a lot of times people add their ingredients and make things worse.
Right.
So I think that's where a lot of the negative energy came from. I don't think it was necessarily the two of you. I just think a lot of
do.
times.
I mean, she made very specific posts about, she put polls up in different rooms about who had hands. What does that have anything to do with this battle that we're promoting? You know, to me, it was very childish, but
Right,
I don't feel like anybody made her do those things. She chose to do them.
right.
You know, it wasn't a good look in my opinion, but it is what it is. Moving forward, like if there's anything that needs to be rectified, I would prefer to rectify it offline.
I dig it. I dig it. That's dope. You know, talk to one another like ladies. Respect that. I think, like I said, I do think part of the reason why she did do that, in all honesty, is because maybe somebody got in her ear. Oh, she punked you. She did this. She
Maybe.
did that. So she
Maybe.
had to show I ain't no punk.
Oh yeah, that could be
I
very well.
understand that,
Yeah.
but in the same aspect, she could have just talked to me. You know,
Right. No, you're right.
I never at any point made it look like that. Even when I did my live, it was more so of embarrassment because I allowed myself to get upset like that. I
Right.
at no point tried to, you know, make that situation look like I punked her ever.
Right.
I wouldn't have even put that clip out. She put that clip out. I wouldn't have
Right.
done it. I'd have put my bars out because we were spitting. Classy hopped in my shit. Like it was crazy. I
Yeah.
wouldn't have put that out.
Yeah. The dope thing about it, like you said, it's all about resolution. You two will
Right.
have a conversation off cam, both ladies, and that's more so what it's about. Resolution. Things happen. You know what I'm saying? Let's get this money.
Facts.
So once again, thank all y'all for tuning in. I want y'all to have a good night. Y'all can go ahead and log off, but once
Thanks,
again, thank
bye,
y'all for tuning in.
Love you, ladies.
All
Thanks
right.
for coming through.
Thanks for having us.
Appreciate
Thank you.
y'all
No
all
problem.
the time.
Before I get out of here, Genesis Obscura, Ugly Face Jennifer, Yoshi was here, RC, Damon Gibson, JJ Philly,
Wait, Rocky.
Trayvon Watson, Shen Beach, JT Moore, ATL, JJ Philly, Antoine Razel, Colin Reed, Alexia Alcidi, I'll be fucking up people's names, man. T7M Radio, Swift 30 SF. I hope I got everybody. I probably didn't get everybody. Jesse vs. James. If I didn't get all y'all, my apologies. Erica Blandon, you dead, bro. E Breezy. Fucking Colin Reed, Drew Patterson, J.R. Arrington, I already said Drew Patterson. Quan Ali. Anyhow, thank all of y'all for more so for tuning in. Have a good night. Talk to you later. Thanks for tuning in. That's it. We out.
Why the fuck is that shit still up? Oh, I see. That was all text message.
We out.
Let me get this back. Bang.